Hey, what up folks, it's good to be with you again. Welcome back, it's Richard here, and today we're not going to be doing any cloud chasing or chasing clouds, whatever you want to call it, but instead we're going to be chasing some flavors. No, wrong, beep. This is not a juice review, but a flavor chasing RDA. That's right, we're going to be taking a look at a very innovative design. This RDA is simply called the Aromamizer by Steam Crave. I am so enjoying this RDA with the flavor. Very, very good flavor, okay, if not excellent. Like I said, this is not for cloud chasing. This is definitely a flavor chasing RDA. This was sent to me for review at no cost by Steam Crave. Thank you very much. It was also probably sent to a lot of other reviewers around the world as well. And got it about probably a week and a half or two. And I've been trying different builds in it. And finally decided to settle down with a dual coil 26 gauge wire coming up to about 0.4 ohms, and I thought that was the best vape I can get from it with all the flavors in there. Okay, so this is what I have and in here. The design is definitely, like I mentioned, not for cloud chasing. This is definitely a flavor chaser. Okay, if you're into flavors, this is the RDA for you. So just sit back and enjoy the show. This is not a clone. This is an authentic product. The design of this is supposed to give you, the most flavorful vape experience with the cyclone effect that it has in there. So every time you vape on it, it gives you that cyclone effect. And because of the cyclone effect, the airflow direction that goes inside this RDA, it keeps the top cap cool. So when top cap is cool, it prevents flavor loss. Okay, another thing is the drip tip. It guarantees you 100% spit back protection. Okay, so that's another good thing about this. And the way it's designed, no leaking from this RDA. That means you're not going to get any leaking from all the air holes that you have around it. You can put it flat down and all that because of the way it is designed as well. There's no way the juice is going to get to your air hole and flow out. So this is the most happening RDA. Very innovative design. It's actually designed by a gentleman by the name of BJ Shi from China. So what we're going to do without further ado right now, we're going to dive into the close-up. I'm going to show you the entire RDA, have a really good close look and try and explain as best as I can how the way it's constructed and all that. Come back, we're going to do a build on it. We're going to wick it, put some juice in it, vape on it again. I'll tell you what I think about it. Getting up close and taking a quick look at the Aromamizer by Steam Crave. This is a box that it came in. Packaging is very professionally done, very impressive looking. Got a window here where you can look at the device from outside, and it says Aromamizer RDA. At the bottom, it's got all the features listed out here, the main features of the Aromamizer RDA. Another cyclone effect here, and some markings here, design patent, utility patent. And this is a flip top box that opens up like that with a magnet at the side, and you have your spares in here, your O-rings, your Phillips screws and all that just in case you lose it, and a little blue screwdriver, and in here sits comfortably the RDA. Okay, getting a better look at the RDA, here is the logo, which is sort of like laser etched on it. Very unique design. It says SC, the two letters, Steam Crave, which is like a cube like that. Brushed finish on the stainless steel material. By the way, the body, the base and the drip tip is made of stainless steel 303. You have 6 air holes altogether. Size of the air holes are 2.2 millimeter in diameter, 2 on each side. So you have 6 of them. That will give you quite a bit of airflow. But however, that said, if you're expecting a very airy lung draw, that will not be the case because of the way this is designed. Your draw is going to be a little bit restrictive. You get a bit of a tight draw there. So if you like your draws a little bit tight, well, this is the atomizer for you. Aromamizer RDA also laser etched on this side here. Very nicely done. And this whole entire unit resembles a lug nut from a tire. Very unique shape actually. And the bottom, you have more engravings designed by BJ Shi, that's what it says here, and you have a serial number. Your 510 contact pin is adjustable with a flathead screwdriver. This is made of copper with silver plating. All right, so that's your 510 connection there. Your drip tip, also very unique. You have some heat sinks here on the top cap to dissipate the heat. Also another 2 flanges here on the drip tip to prevent heat from getting onto your drip tip. And if you pull it off, you see there's also another Delrin piece here to prevent heat from going from your top cap to your drip tip. Okay, but you have a single O-ring here, keeping it nice and snug, and then you have this 100% guarantee spit back protection. Removing that, we have the deck. I'm going to put the deck aside first. You have the top cap here. Unique design where you have an outer diameter or an outer wall and also an inner wall in there. In between here you have this hollow section going all around. So basically it's like 2 tubes, one on the outside, one on the inside, and you see this little grooves here. These all lead to an air hole in there. Air goes in from here and through this holes here, it goes in and it's travel, making it that cyclone effect and slowly building its way up to your drip tip. And that's why you have your flavorful vape. At the same time, with the cyclone effect here, it's going to keep your top cap cool and also preserving your flavor. From the tip of this airflow groove here all the way down to this edge is about 8 millimeters, and the same on your deck. From the bottom of your deck right to the edge here is 8 millimeters. And the reason why I'm telling you the distance is because when you do your coil has to sit just right at the edge here, so that when you vape, air will go from this side here, the edge here, and along this ridge here, where it'll cool down your coils as well. So if you have it too high up, then it's going to be a problem cooling down your coils. All right, so it's got to sit just a little bit lower, just on the edge here. Speaking of the coils, please, when you wick your cotton and also put it in your coil, just want to let you know the height of the coil is one thing, because there's an edge here. If you look, there's a ledge here before the juice well. The juice well goes down to about 4 millimeters deep. This edge here acts as a guide for the air to travel along this and onto the ridges of the top cap, creating that cyclone effect. All right, and your cotton should not be sitting on this ledge. You should keep this ledge free so that you have space for the air to travel. This is, like I said, like a guide to guide the air to go into the top cap and travel all the way up to your drip tip. So that's how it is. You've got 3 post design here. Your post holes are 1.5 millimeters in diameter. It should fit your 26 gauge. What I have here is 26, your 24 gauge as well. I'm not sure if 22 and 20 will be able to go in, but it might be able to accommodate 22 gauge. All right, so this is about it for the Aromamizer. 2 O-rings at the side to keep it nice and snug for the top cap to fit in. Oh, and just one thing, the air holes, you don't have to line it up with the the coils or anything like that, because the fact that the air holes goes in here, it doesn't go through the inner wall. There's no holes in there. Basically, the air is with it traveling within the wall. It's got nothing to do with lining up your holes along with the coil. You can put them in any position you want with the logo facing you or wherever you want to. Just pop it in and that's it. So this is the Aromamizer. We'll get back top side. We're going to vape on it. I'll leave you with my thoughts. You know, despite the fact that I said this is not for cloud chasing, it does produce quite a bit of vapor as well. But when it comes to flavor, really, all I can say is it gives you really, really good flavor. If you're a flavor chaser, this is the RDA for you. What I really like about this is, besides it being leak proof and all that, is the design. It is very, very unique in its own way. I wouldn't say it's ugly, but it's interesting, because you don't normally find your RDAs that's hexagonal in shape like a nut, and but I can understand you will have some difficulty trying to get a device to match it, especially with a mechanical mod, So awesome flavor. Shape of the RDA is very unique, and I'm not sure if it's out on sale right now, but I think the retail price would be somewhere around in the $30 US region. And well, if you want to check out the Aromamizer, you want to get in touch with them, you can go to their website, which is at www.steamcrave.com. All right, I'm going to leave links in the description box below for you to go check it out. If you want to become their distributor or you want to sell this RDA, you can also contact them directly and speak to them and work out something with them. You can also write to this lady by the name of Maggie at beautysick.com. Those are the manufacturers, okay? I will leave, again, links in the description box. So this is the Aromamizer RDA. Pretty unique and pretty flavorful as well. I'm going to take one more vape and I'm going to call it a wrap. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Have a great day. Cheers.